It's
Son of a gun.
working.
Can you hear us?
Good grief. Son of a bear.
I'm gonna have to wait 15 seconds. All right.
Hello, hello.
Test, 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 test.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
We are still testing.
It works.
All right, we're good.
Wait, is that on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on
So
YouTube.
everyone's listening to my voice or zero. Got a big game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A big game tonight. Stay tuned for a lovely, lovely game of intense rivalry. Brought to you by DJ Weezy and Keaton. What fun, what fun.
Thank you. Now let's introduce the starters for tonight's game, beginning with the visiting Vikings.
All right, we're gonna start out live from American Fork. It's okay.
Hello.
Good evening, everyone.
We are live
From American Fork. It's
Tuesday night.
and we've got a rivalry game.
Huge
coming out
rivalry.
for you.
Arch rivalry game.
The biggest rivalry for Pleasant Grove and AF.
Cavemen and Vikings. Well, vice versa. So Pleasant Grove Vikings and American Fork Cavemen.
Super pumped for this game.
Oh.
Last game at Valhalla in Pleasant Grove went not as Pleasant Grove planned, but as American Fork planned. They came out with the win 64-55. And now they're going to come out onto the court.
Let's see.
Pleasant Grove team. The lights go down.
George Brimhall's a starter.
George Brimhall, who actually has a dad and as one of the assistant coaches at American Fork, but lives in Pleasant Grove. I actually played football with him back in like 8th grade and 7th grade.
Number 10, Brendan Bailey, one of the number 97 guy on the ESPN Top 100 list, committed to Marquette.
He'll be the guy to look for tonight, also known as Thurl Bailey's son.
Braden Condi, the American Fork, Braden Wellman. Number 32, Spencer Johnson, and then number 35, Jake Whitehead. This team is a very scary team, led by Brendan Bailey and Spencer Johnson, both Division I basketball bound. Spencer Johnson committed to Weber State. And Brendan Bailey, as we mentioned, is committed to Marquette. Is Thurl Bailey's son.
Thurl Bailey, if you don't know who he is,
Jazz legend.
Played for the Jazz and is one that will be remembered for a very long time, still is. And he's got a son playing basketball in high school.
And Brendan Bailey is a very good player. I think I see Thurl Bailey right now, actually.
Yeah,
he is in attendance. He was there for the game at Pleasant Grove.
And the game's about to start. So excited for a lot of energy is going to be out on the court tonight, and a lot of awesome matchups. Like we said earlier, we do have our little man point guard matchup on the court right now.
That's
two Brennans, and so that will be fun to watch.
I think the main thing to watch is the matchup is who Pleasant Grove puts on Brendan Bailey, how they're going to guard him, and how they're going to deal with this very physical American Fork defense.
Last game, he was able to put up 3 3-pointers, and overall, the American Fork had a lot of threes, and Pleasant Grove's defense needs to make sure they don't get too distracted by AF's big guys down low.
Also,
Bailey and Whitehead and Johnson.
Also, one thing to mention is that the very physical defense led to a lot of fouls by American Fork as George Brimhall gets the easy layup to go.
A lot of fouls early on. It's a very intense rivalry, as we said, with a big matchup.
Brody Childs, one of the main players to watch for Pleasant Grove. He is actually an AF transfer.
That's right. He moved to Pleasant Grove last year.
And was a very big part of their team last year also. Keegan Kuhn with the three. That's what he likes to do. Brody Childs comes down with the rebound, passes it to Matt McCarty. Look, ball goes out to Braden Wellman.
Great scrambling there by Pleasant Grove. Brody Childs goes down with the ball, finds Matt McCarty, who's also on the ground. He loses it. Brody Childs back to the ground, kicks it out to Brendan up.
That's some hustle right there. Braden Wellman nearly loses it. We'll go around David Peterson in the corner. He hits it.
Wide open three-pointer to put Pleasant Grove with a 1-point lead early on in this game.
I think David Peterson really wants to have a good game. He's been struggling as of late. Last time against these guys, he did score 10 points, though. Braden Condi has it. Pleasant Grove playing a very good 2-3 zone, but it's very loose at the same time. Brendan Bailey hits it off of the iron. That's usually his shot.
Bounces out of bounds, but it will be Pleasant Grove's ball. He does have a very clean fadeaway, and there you can see just easy fadeaway over Brody Childs. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Hopefully they can get that all night.
Usually that's Brendan Bailey's shot. He can really hit off one or two dribbles, and he can really just pull up. He knows how to do it. Braden Wellman taking the screen from Matt McCarty, now being guarded by Brendan Bailey. Nope, by Braden Condi now. David Peterson has it to Braden Wellman. Braden Wellman really, if he doesn't touch the ball a whole lot, they don't get it. It's going to be a foul on Brendan Bailey.
Great job by Matt McCarty, understanding the physicality that he had to go through last time. He really got hammered down low by Brimhall and Bailey and Whitehead. He has a lot of big guys for his one big guy himself. And there, obviously he's kind of figured out in his head how he's going to let the refs know, hey, I'm getting hacked down here.
Yeah,
he goes to the ground, gets the foul called on Bailey.
Brendan Bailey is the key player in this entire game to watch as he's playing lockdown defense against David Peterson.
Brendan will drive.
Braden hits the very tough floater.
Good job by Braden there to hit it
against Braden
Condi. That little short 3-foot jumper.
That will be Jake Whitehead.
Another easy layup.
No, Spencer Johnson, excuse me. Pleasant Grove is still up.
Braden kicks it to Keegan.
David Peterson has it working against Spencer Johnson. It's going to be a blocking foul.
And there you see again, 2 early fouls called against AF. AF was in foul trouble a lot earlier than Pleasant Grove last game as well.
I think one thing that I'm very surprised about is that George Brimhall hasn't gotten a steal yet. He had 4 last game.
He's very, very aggressive and loves to attack the down low passes. It looks like Pleasant Grove has done a great job at, seeing why they lost. And so far this game, they've, fixed the areas that AF seemed to strive last
Wellman,
game.
very good at dribbling, but a very lazy pass.
And it's stolen away. He almost steals it back for Pleasant Grove.
And Brendan Bailey, open 3, misses it.
Couldn't get it to fall.
That's not something you see. And another thing I'm very surprised about is the AF fans. They haven't shouted traitor yet.
Yeah, to Brody Childs.
Something we saw a lot last year, and Brody really struggled against these guys last year.
I think there was a little bit more of similar relationships with Brody Childs from Pleasant Grove to AF last year, while some of those graduated last year, so it's not as big of a
contention
topic.
Yeah. Ball goes down low to Matt McCarty. Out to Keegan Kuhn. No good. Ball is almost hit out of bounds by AF, but they do recover it. Jake Whitehead has it down low. Double teamed by Matt and Keegan.
Pleasant Grove's defense doing a great job so far, but also as well as their offense, a lot of great ball movement. They just need to get the shots to fall. And same thing with American Fork. They've been finding open shots, but not all of them falling.
Jake Whitehead has it on open 3, no good. Brody Childs has it.
Brody Childs with another rebound.
Braden Wellman stops, gets out to Brody Childs. Off of Brendan Bailey's leg.
Layup. So far, all of AF's points in the paint, and their open layups as well. And there's a fast break layup. Pleasant Grove needing to get in front of the guy and stop the penetration before he can get down into the paint.
Another steal by Spencer Johnson. It's going to be a reach-in foul on Brody Childs, or Braden Wellman, excuse me.
And that's, I think, what they, that's a good foul in my opinion, because they're just going to get another layup, and that's where all the points is. And, if that's what it takes to stop them before they can get down into the paint and have that fast break point again off the steal, I'd rather, take a foul and figure out a way where they can stop that, have better passes on offense. Don't rely on your fouls later on, but in that scenario, I think that was a good job. Get the steal or take the foul, not the easy layup.
Keegan Kuhn and David Peterson coming out for Jake Doman and Braxton Leatham. I think a battle of the bench players that I really want to see is Isaac Johnson and Matt Van Komen. Isaac Johnson playing for American Fork, and Matt Van Komen playing for Pleasant Grove. Both freshmen and very tall freshmen. Matt Van Komen is taller at 7'4", while Isaac Johnson is 6'8", but still
very, very tall. Giants, young Giants, only freshmen.
Braden Wellman moving the ball around. Has Benji Judd on him. He's going to penetrate. Tries to hop step it. Gets it out to Jake Doman. Jake Doman probably won't shoot it. He's not much of a shooter, but he will go for the layup, and he hits it.
And that was a great penetration. Jacob Doman is very quick, very fast, and his shot is also very quick, which is useful. He doesn't use it quite a lot, but there it worked for him to give Pleasant Grove their lead of 1 point back. So far, a very, very good game played by both defenses, but I feel like it would be a lot better for the offensives if they could make a shot. Just
Spencer Johnson with a little fadeaway, no good. Brendan Bailey gets it and will just pop right back up, misses it also, and that's going to be Jake Whitehead with the putback.
Pleasant Grove also had an issue last time they met with offensive rebounds. AF getting a lot of offensive rebounds. I think the defense just needs to knock somebody out, and that's where AF's height is very useful, however, for them.
Brody Childs gets it down low. Will get a little turnaround. He airballed it.
Airballed the sky hook. And AF doing a great job at getting some penetration.
3 points by Benji Judd. Braden Wellman bringing the ball up. Pleasant Grove really taking it slow. I think they're going for the last shot right here.
30 seconds left on the clock for this fourth quarter, and the Cavemen lead 11-7.
18 seconds left. I think they're probably going to try and get it to either Brody Childs or Braxton Leatham.
Three seconds left.
Ball goes out of bounds. 1.4 seconds left. They're going to get it and pop it. Looks like Casey Brown and Keegan Kuhn are coming in. Casey Brown, a freshman on this varsity squad.
Looks like we got our shooters in. And Braxton will pop it from deep.
Oh, that was very close.
At the end of the first quarter, your Cavemen lead 11-7.
Cavemen have the lead going into the second quarter. So far, I think a great job by the ball movement of both teams, finding open passes. But a big problem for Cavemen so far is they just haven't been able to get their shots down. Also for Pleasant Grove. But Pleasant Grove's defense really needs to work on stopping the penetration. AF has been penetrating their lanes too easily, finding open layups. Most of the points have been in the paint with open layups, and then 1 3-pointer. And I think that's a simple fix. You just get in front of your guy, get in your defensive position, don't let him penetrate.
Yeah, and that's really what a big thing is. You need to stop the penetration, but then as soon as you get that penetration defense going, you'll have them passing it out to an open guy on the 3. So it's very hard, especially with this balanced offense that the Cavemen have.
Well, and a big thing with not letting them penetrate is you don't get sucked in as much. If you can get out to them before they penetrate too deep in, then you can allow your guys to stay on their guys out on the perimeter.
Coming out of the quarter break for the Vikings,
This is the second quarter. Last game is the only time that Pleasant Grove had any kind of a lead. They built American Fork built on their lead in every game or in every quarter, but the second quarter. Casey Brown working down low. Jake Doman.
Great pass to Jacob Doman. Another big score for Jacob Doman. He was 4 in this game. Great pass by Casey Brown. Beautiful assist from the freshman there to the senior.
Senior on the football team also. And that's going to be Jake Whitehead from that easy three-point jumper. Casey Brown has it, fakes the shot. Trying to find a guy. Jake Doman gets it. Doman dribbling it out. Wants the screen from Matt. Will get it. Gets that down into Matt, who will lay it up off the glass.
Great ball movement again, and another great pass assist from Jacob Doman this time to find an open Matt McCarty on the pick and roll.
Open Spencer Johnson, but will not take it. Benji Judd now has it. Dallin Hucks.
Good defense now by Pleasant Grove.
Closing in very quickly.
Moving around. Good ball movement, but better defense.
Pleasant Grove is having a very good time closing out. Benji Judd has it. We'll just take it out to just about half court.
AF not really able to find something, setting up a new play.
It's going to be a foul on Dallin Hucks. Illegal screen. Moved his feet a little bit too much.
He had two people on that screen. If he kept it legal, though, and he would have had his buddy with a wide open three.
And he hit it. Spencer Johnson hit the wide open three. Brendan Bailey will check in for Spencer Johnson now. Looks like Brody Child checked in for Jake Doman. And Keegan Kuhn checked in for, or Braden Wellman checked in for Matt McCarty.
Braden Wellman going for the shot.
It's going to get foul and reach in. During this really fast break, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Pizza Factory.
Pizza Factory providing us with some great,
very tasty
nutrition
pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza is very, very good. Give us the energy we need to give you this broadcast.
Benji Judd has it. Jake Whitehead has it down low, misses. It's going to be tipped up and almost
tipped in by our own player.
No shot. Foul on Casey Brown. I think that honestly could have gone either way with all the commotion going down there.
Definitely, but some great aggressiveness from the
George Brenhall.
Smaller than anyone on the court competing with George Brenhall. So they're known for how aggressive he is. It could be.
What was that to Benji Judd? Dallin Hucks for three, yes.
Been able to match as many threes as AF, who has been able to find open guys either on the perimeter or in the paint. But now we get an open three.
No good. Casey Brown fighting for it. Benji Judd, very good. It's going to be stolen by Braden Wellman. I just realized something. That announcer, I know him.
For
American Fork.
American Fork's announcer has some very intense three-point calls in this game.
I know him.
Holds out that three for a very long time.
If any of you know of the Krista McAuliffe Space Center, he used to be a flight director there, actually. That's where I know him from.
Well, there you go. Everybody. AF's announcer.
Brody Child's three ball, yes.
That's good. Big stroke for Brody Child.
Brody Child's shot kind of reminds me of a Ray Allen. It's very straight. Like it doesn't have much arc to it. But he's so tall that he really doesn't need it.
One of the greatest shooters of all time.
Huge block by Brody Childs on George Brimhall. But the ball is poked out.
Back by George Brimhall. Gets the ball back, and there's a steal for him. Has had 4 steals at the last game, and out by Brendan Bailey. Goes up for it.
This is something you don't see. Jordan Grenwald is checking in. He doesn't play varsity very often.
AF, or Pleasant Grove, sorry, looking for a new look on their team.
Jordan Grenwald moved here from Texas this year. So he doesn't know anything about AF team, really, and they don't really know about him because he really only plays JV.
See how he does. Looks like coach is giving him a shot, and this is where he really needs to thrive. As AF gets another steal.
Jordan nearly got the ball there, but Brendan Bailey picks it up right before them.
Brendan Bailey, a pretty wild drive, but controls it and gets the 2 points. Pleasant Grove really not needing another turnover.
And Brody Childs hits another 3.
2 in a row for Brody Childs. Brody Childs having a great game so far, the old AF student.
Brendan Bailey gets it. Pulls up from the free throw line and hit. That's nearly automatic for him.
Right there. And Brody Childs did a good job of getting ahead in his face, but not good enough. Brendan Bailey having back-to-back points against Brody Childs, back-to-back threes.
Time out for Pleasant Grove.
So far, I think both teams doing a great job, have made improvements where needed from the last game, but are finding new things that they might need to fix a little bit. And I think that's both teams have been getting open threes and have been making them so far. I think that is the biggest game changer in both ways. Cavemen only having 3 points more than Pleasant Grove. A little different from last time they met where AF took an early lead and continued to extend it throughout the game without much issue.
One thing to note is Pleasant Grove playing Harriman and Riverton and Westlake twice now, have not been swept by a team in region yet.
So they've at least had 1 win, not 2, with every team in the region so far. So getting this win would keep that for them, as they lost the first game and need to come out to win here.
One of the main things to note also is that you could have a 4-way tie for second place or a 3-way tie for third place just right here.
Yep.
So there is a very
tough region, a lot of great teams throughout.
Very slim chance that Pleasant Grove can get the first seed, but also a very slim chance that American Fork misses the playoffs.
And a miscommunication there with Pleasant Grove as the ball's thrown out of bounds on a pass.
Looks like Braxton thought Keegan was going for the ball, but he set a screen instead.
American Fork moving the ball around
very well, but Pleasant Grove closing out very fast too.
Bailey in his place and step back for the open shot.
No
Can't
good.
Get it to
Benji almost gets the rebound, but Spencer Johnson gets it instead. And Brandon Bailey gets it from behind.
And Pleasant Grove, I think, trying too much just to go straight up for the rebound. Find somebody and box him out, and then get your rebound.
Coach McAllister not very happy right now. Keegan Kuhn has it. Pleasant Grove playing, or AF playing a 2-3 zone. But Brody Childs has it open in the corner.
Couldn't get that one to fall. A little bit tougher of a shot as it's deep in the corner. And Brody Childs
almost
looked like he tipped the ball a little bit, but it's still rolled in. And timeout. And there, Brendan Bailey, the star player of the American Fork, starting to take over in this game and push the lead of the Cavemen 24-17 now with only a minute and a half left in the halftime.
Looks like Braden Wellman was going for the charge and then decided not to. Not really sure. (24-17), 1:36 left. What have you noticed so far from the Cavemen?
Mainly just a great job at being able to make about 50% of their 3-pointers, I would say. And just an even better job from Brennan Bailey, the star tonight, especially lately, has had about 10 points in just this quarter and has been able to kind of take over this game and push their lead. And Pleasant Grove needs somebody to start standing out if they want to match American Fork, and so far no big standouts for Pleasant Grove. Maybe Brody Childs.
Brody Childs really hasn't stood out to me though.
Other than his 2 threes, he had a block.
But other than that, he really hasn't done much else. And no one really has. Braden Wellman being checked out now for Casey Brown. Ball nearly stolen. Very weird pass, and it goes to Matt McCarty for the dunk.
Beautiful job with Brody Childs finding the open man, Matt McCarty, and getting the assist. And if he can continue to make plays like that happen, to either convert on the shot or get the assist, rebound, such, I think Brody Childs is looking to be the man that needs to step up today for Pleasant Grove. Seems to have the most fire, the most energy.
Little confusion right now for AF.
AF just trying to get the ball into Brennan Bailey's hands.
Gets a nice jab step to go. He's going to be fouled.
It's a good job. Pleasant Grove getting 3 men up on him.
He didn't do all too well at the free throw line last game. We played against Pleasant Grove played against AF, but
which is interesting because that's where his shot is on the court. And he hits the first one.
He's a very good free throw shooter, so.
And substitution for American Fork.
Number 23, that's David Rawson comes in. George Brimhall now checking in for Brendan Bailey.
George Brimhall had a lot of fire at the last game with 4 steals. He already has 1 steal in this game.
He hasn't fouled as much as he did last game. It looks like Pleasant Grove is holding for that last shot once again. Casey Brown will be driving, gets it down to Matt. Ball nearly stolen, gets a little hook shot to go.
Great job by Matt McCarty, and that is his shot. He's done a great job this year with his post moves, getting hooks in, using the glass, and there he gets the 2 points for Pleasant Grove. That will give AF the chance for the last shot. 4 seconds to go.
And the judge gets blocked
by Matt McCarty.
It's going to be a foul.
Foul against American Fork to close out the half. We'll see if the refs put, and they will put time back onto the clock. Oh, no.
No, that's
they will not. But the foul will count against American Fork.
And at the half, your Cavemen lead.
Great half for both teams.
26 to 21
game, not a high-scoring game. It's 26-21. AF with the lead. And anything big that you think Pleasant Grove needs to work on to be able to close the lead and get a lead of their own in the next half?
I think being very aggressive. They need to be more aggressive. They've been very passive, haven't really gotten up onto the shooters, except for Brendan Bailey. They know that Braden Conde can shoot, Spencer Johnson can shoot, Jake Whitehead can shoot. They need to close out on that more than. I think what AF will try and do is get Brendan Bailey to go in and then pass it out to one of them.
He's going to attract a lot of the attention. That's exactly right. And I think Pleasant Grove needs to have a guy coming out to the second half that would be our standout guy to kind of match Brendan Bailey's intensity so far in this game, to give us a little bit more things opening up. My guess right now is that could be Brody Childs if the senior leader of the team will step up, and I think those are the big keys to success for each team right now. Brendan Bailey attracting movement, attracting everybody, and finding the open man as they double team him. Because I don't know, Brendan Bailey's his fadeaway. I don't think one man can guard that. I think they're going to need 2 people on that. And that's going to open up another player of American Fork.
Especially a step back. That's very hard to guard because you'll be going as fast back as you can to try and guard him, and then he can pop it right back very fast, and just pop it right there, and he's very good at it.
He's got a quick shot, and with his height, very, very useful, very successful. And so far, I think he's done a great job with that, a great job with driving, and somebody in Pleasant Grove needs to step up and be that man for their team on the offensive end. So we'll see who that ends up being, and we're going to close out for the half.
I'm Cade Meekum.
And I'm Wesley Rainier. It's live from American Fork. It's Tuesday
night.
and we'll be back. And we're back live from American Fork.
It's Tuesday night.
And
Live.
Yes, this is live.
This is
Very much live.
Well,
Brought to you by
if you're-
Pleasant Grove Sports Network
and
PTS
Pizza
10,
Factory.
and Pizza Factory, our beloved sponsor,
Sponsor for today.
giving us pizza. It's delicious.
Very delicious.
Gives us energy to give you this broadcast.
Broadcast.
And so far in the game, 21 points for Pleasant Grove.
26 for
But
American Fork.
Does not match those 26 points, and somebody's got to step up for Pleasant Grove this half. Get them going, get them a lead, match Brennan Bailey's leadership he has going for American Fork right now. Really has stepped it up for that team so far in the game.
Hey Wes, I got a question for you.
All right.
How are we getting this much light in a cave?
Well,
how
you
are we
see,
getting? How do we have the ability to
very
broadcast in a cave?
Smart man figured out like 1,000 ways how not to make light, but one way how to make electricity and make it light and make a light bulb and all that jazz. And over years of technology, it's developed into these beautiful lights we have today in this cave to light up basketball. So Pleasant Grove's Vikings can take on the Cavemen.
Well, because the Vikings have Valhalla, so the Cavemen have the cave.
I don't know what they call it.
I think they call it the cave. That's what I was seeing on Twitter.
So maybe it's called the cave. They don't have it up anywhere.
No, they don't have it up anywhere, but that's what they called it. So.
All right, then we'll call it the cave as well. It's our lit up cave. Thanks to Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson. I think it was, I don't know. I can't remember the name. Maybe it was Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison, that's what I said, right?
You said Jefferson, but whatever. It's not
all right.
history.
They're both
This is
very
basketball.
smart people. We
This
can
is
thank them
basketball.
both. Basketball's funner than history, so we're going to talk about that instead. Brennan Bailey
And
with the crossover move, fadeaway, not good.
No good. George Brimhall gets the rebound. He's getting hacked. Brennan Bailey fakes the shot, goes around Matt McCarty.
There you see him taking over again already, as we talked about earlier, extending the lead to 7 points. Braden now drives, kicks it out to Keegan.
Over to DP, David Peterson.
DP, Dr. Pepper goes up with the layup, and
no
it's no
good.
And George Brimhall can't quite get the layup to go as Keegan almost blocked it. And then Matt McCarty finally getting a rebound. American Fork's offense has had a lot of rebounds so far in this game, and it's really killing Pleasant Grove.
And Matt McCarty has a wide open.
and
That's
he
going to
gets
be a big
hard.
foul.
George Brimhall fouls Matt McCarty hard. Good foul, though. If you're going to foul them, make sure they don't get the end one. That's my philosophy. But now you've got Matt McCarty at the line, who's a great free throw shooter.
I know, that kind of seems like a little bit of unnecessary contact.
And he hits the free throw. Maybe a little unnecessary, but I think, understandable in the case. You're going to foul him good. He's already at the point where he's like, crap, I'm going to foul him. I'm going to make sure he doesn't make the shot, because now it's only 1 point versus a possible 3 points and a guaranteed 2. And
misses the second, so 28-22. Brendan Bailey has it being guarded by Keegan Kuhn. Keegan Kuhn, a very smart defender.
David Peterson gets back down, and
Spencer Johnson
able to make the 2-point shot. And AF's lead is beginning to extend a little bit early on in this third quarter. Braden Wellman can't get the shot to go.
Brendan Bailey with the rebound.
I think Pleasant Grove's rebounding is just not adding up to AF's rebounding so far in this game. And no shot, foul on the ground.
And Keegan Kuhn.
Keegan Kuhn.
I think they could have called a travel there, but I'm going to have to agree with the refs on that one. Keegan Kuhn feet were not set as Brendan Bailey tried to go around him.
And I think they also could have called that a shooting foul for the 3-point play, but
Jake Whitehead, floater, no good, gets his own rebound. It's out to Spencer Johnson, who will drive, gets a little floater, no good. Brody Childs with the rebound.
Brody Childs being the only one able to get a lot of rebounds right now, as Drayden Wellman with the beautiful lob up to Matt McCarty for the assist. And that's some great vision from the point guard of Pleasant Grove. And almost stolen away by Keegan Coons. It will be AF's ball. Smart defense by Keegan right there. Keeping the hands out of the superstar of American Fork. And it looks like he will be manning up against Brendan Bailey tonight.
Looks like they're just playing a man defense. Switch. Brendan Bailey almost loses it. Brody Childs is going to get called with the foul.
Came into Whitehead a little hard. Tried to slow down, but couldn't.
Second team foul for the Vikings.
It looks like Jake Whitehead got a little injured on that one.
Stolen by Keegan. Will drive down, pump fake, and gets the layup. And a little kiss on the ball from Wyatt Ingeman of Pleasant Grove student section. Hopefully put some luck into that kiss, because Pleasant Grove is slowly closing the.
Braden Condi throws it up, no good. David Peterson gets the rebound.
They should have had an offensive rebound there, but no communication. We're on the same team, guys.
David Peterson gets it to Braden Wellman, who will drive, gets it out to Matt McCarty. Keegan Kuhn wide open at the top. No good, but Brody Childs, he tries that almost every game, and I don't think he's converted one yet.
He tried the putback, couldn't get to go as the star misses the three.
Very good defense by Keegan Kuhn, hand right in the face. Keegan Kuhn fakes it, will drive, gets a little up, no, up and under does not go, and Braden Condi with the rebound.
Another missed layup from this Pleasant Grove team, and they can't be having that.
That's going to be a foul on David Peterson. Fouled Spencer Johnson from behind.
And it looks the tables have turned, as Pleasant Grove will be the team with more fouls in this game so far.
Pleasant Grove coming out very aggressive, which you don't see a lot.
I think that's a good thing. I think it just shows that they're a little bit more fired up. More aggressive is definitely a good thing for Pleasant Grove.
Spencer Johnson at the line.
If you ask me, it's starting to work for them. This is a 5-point game, but I think the momentum is kind of shifting, or at least evening out in Pleasant Grove's favor.
Spencer Johnson, as we mentioned earlier, committed to Weber State. I think that's a steal for Weber State. Very good player, knows how, very good basketball IQ. Isn't very big recruited, heavily recruited. That's what I'm trying to say.
And
they broke it.
Looks like they have broken some of American Fork's equipment there as the ball went off the knee. Spencer Johnson, I believe.
Benji Judd coming in for Braden Condi.
Replacing Braden Condi.
And Jacob Doman ties his shoe and
he's in the game.
The ball.
Braden Wellman going around another screen, pulls up, hits it.
It's the jumper. Braden Wellman taking more shots than we're used to seeing. Has 4 points in the game. And
blocked by Matt McCarty.
Behind.
Spencer Johnson was on the floor. Or no, that was Jake Whitehead, excuse me. Spencer Johnson scored.
And there you see AF continuing.
That's going to be a foul on George Brimhall.
And great job with.
Nope. Was that on George or was that on?
That was on George.
Spencer. Yeah, it was on George.
Braden seeing the double defense coming, and great job at pulling through, tracking the foul.
Moment to Jake Doman. Doman will pull up for three. No good. Jake, you don't see him shooting a lot.
George Brimhall backed off a little bit, so take the shot. Jacob did. Couldn't get it to fall.
That's going to be a foul on Jake Doman. Not sure what that foul was.
All right, so Pleasant Grove being aggressive, that's good. But too many fouls, and you're going to start getting
4 team fouls already.
And that's not good. And so they need to be able to keep up a good defense. But I think their big thing is get some rebounds.
Spencer Johnson had it. Pleasant Grove going back to that zone defense. They play very passive in this defense, which is not what they need right now. Spencer Johnson loses it, but Brendan Bailey has it in the corner. No one was on him.
Everybody thought it was going to go out of bounds.
Wellman has it, and Brody Childs has the opening. He's going to slam it home.
The two-handed slam dunk from Brody Childs will give Pleasant Grove a little bit of momentum. Still down by 4. They need to get the ball back again here.
Brody Childs releasing some inner demons right there, I think. They're playing for his
Getting
old team, his sophomore season.
And it looks like he will kind of take over as the
Spencer
man.
Johnson, pull up, no good. Brody Childs saves it.
Matt McCarty finally going up strong for the rebound. Works out in Pleasant Grove's favor. Braden Wellman gets blocked.
Braxton Latham for 3. No good. Another offensive board.
And now Pleasant Grove getting the offensive boards.
Brody fakes
Childs.
it. A little bit late of a pass, though.
And Pleasant Grove will set up from the top. Braden Wellman drives. It's nothing. Kicks it to Brody.
That was a little bit lazy of a pass. Luckily not picked off. I can never tell what the Pleasant Grove fan section is doing.
They do some pretty interesting things. I think it's pretty funny most of the time. I don't know how effective their clapping is right now.
They're just clapping. Brody Childs for 3. Yes!
It worked. It worked. I mean, they're clapping. Am I right? No, Brody Childs with a beautiful shot.
34 to 33. It's going to be a timeout for the American Fork Cavemen.
Brody Childs starting to take over a little bit, as I predicted going into the half. He had that slam, changed the momentum, has the 3, forces AF to use a timeout. And Pleasant Grove is now only down by 1 point. Doing a great job this time. As of last time, they were down by about 10 right now at this moment in the game, and that continued until the final buzzer. And with a minute and a half left to go, it will be a 1 point game, and the intensity of the rivalry a little bit higher right now.
Yeah, the intensity is definitely going to be higher, especially for the Vikings wanting to get this win, not wanting to be swept, wanting to defeat their arch rival.
American Fork and AF go back like over 100 years.
Nearly, yeah. Pleasant Grove was started in, I think, 1912. Not sure when Pleasant Grove was started. Or Pleasant Grove was started in 1912. Not sure when AF was started.
AF started a little bit, actually, earlier than even Pleasant Grove. In about like 1910 or something. So, it's been going back.
Shout out to Jake Winkle.
Jake Winkle, we've got here with us. And he's a great guy. We love
great guy. We love Jake.
Go in the student section, Jake.
We're giving him a shout out because we took his show, his radio show. Listen in after basketball season.
And Braden Wellman bringing the ball down. Drives, goes for the layup, can't get it to fall. Good defense. Brennan will.
He hasn't opened Benji Judd, but no, it's going to be a foul on Matt McCarty.
And I think that's kind of what they have to do to stop him.
Wyatt Ingman, very loud right there.
Wyatt disagreed with that call. Doesn't matter though. The refs, I think, made the right call on that one. However,
they had the better angle. We had guys surrounding.
They're right there. And he hits the first one. Puts the lead back up to 4 points for American Fork. And the second is also good. Pleasant Grove will bring the ball down. Braden Wellman.
Down by 5.
Down by 5 now after that second free throw.
They need to score quick if they want the last shot of the quarter, or they just need to hold it.
I think they're trying to get a quick score here. Brody Childs really needs to be the one to make it, I think. He's been the one only really shown what he's got so far today. And he gets
Brody
the
Childs
ball
picks it up.
and finds
Wellman.
an open 3.
No good. And I think AF will just hold it now.
Brendan Bailey, and it's almost stolen away by Braxton Leatham.
Braxton very
coming from
aggressive,
behind.
and they are going to hold it.
And they'll hold for the last shot. Is 19 seconds quick down.
There's
Braxton
12
Leatham
seconds.
being aggressive. And
Braden Condi has it. They have an open Benji Judd.
back to Braden Condi, who will
Dallin Hawks airballed it.
And we are going into the final quarter, the fourth quarter of the game with Pleasant Grove at 33, American Fork at 38.
This final quarter is going to be
What?
brought to you by Pizza Factory.
Pizza Factory bringing fourth quarter. And what is Pizza Factory's key to success for Pleasant Grove?
The key to success.
Key
Another
for
one.
their success.
It's going to be closing out on defense, getting the ball away from the three-headed monster that AF is, from Brendan Bailey, Spencer Johnson, and Jake Whitehead. Keeping the ball in kind of the guys that are more afraid to shoot it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. And I think Brody Childs is kind of the only one that's really done much for Pleasant Grove today. And he needs to step it up just a little bit more. But I think the rest of his team really needs to come in big for him on this fourth quarter. And, you know, get a little bit better looks on offense. Braden Wellman has been having to throw up a few shots. He's not the biggest shooter for our team. He does a great job at creating good shots. And I think that he just needs a little bit more help from the rest of his team to get those created.
I think one thing that AF has realized is that Braden Wellman doesn't like to shoot. So they aren't really double teaming him when he drives into the lane, which is something that really you don't want. You want them to guard double team you when you go in so that you can pass it out. He needs to be a little more aggressive with his shooting.
I think also Pleasant Grove needs to want the ball more. AF has had a lot
Very
of
lazy
offensive
pass.
rebounds and another turnover against Pleasant Grove.
And Brendan Bailey slams it home.
Brendan Bailey really starting to take over this game and showing what he's got. As he did last game in the fourth quarter. He had a great fourth quarter. Was out almost the entire third quarter last time.
And there goes a floater for Braden Wellman. Booyah. That was probably going through his head.
5 points right now. And almost stolen away by Brody Childs. But on the other end, AF gets
Spencer
another
Johnson.
layup. And I mean, Pleasant Grove she's just playing lazy as a dunk and a layup. And Braden Wellman, you know, playing
Keegan
hard.
Kuhn wide open. No
Pleasant
good.
Grove can't hit their threes. So, I mean, not the greatest day for Pleasant Grove, but it's still only 7 points and can be their game if they pick it up.
Benji Judd fakes it. He was wide, and that's going to be a foul.
And a good, you know, way to stop the momentum as AF tried to drive again, and he was aggressive. He did not let that shot go in. Took a foul.
He's a little hurt. Looks like he may have got hit in the eye or something.
One more foul, and they're going to be entering foul trouble. So it's time to calm down a little bit. You don't want foul trouble this early on in the game. Fourth quarter has just started, only a minute in. Benji Judd, the lefty, misses the first one.
Casey Brown comes in for Braden Wellman. Casey Brown, more of that shooting point that Pleasant Grove, I think, needs.
Especially for this game. And the second one's good, so that will put AF at 43 and Pleasant Grove at 35.
Jake Whitehead coming in for Benji Judd.
And Casey Brown now bringing the ball down the court. And he'll pop up a three.
No good.
Not good.
It's going to be a foul on Matt McCarty.
And that will put them in the bonus. And not a great foul. Not something Pleasant Grove needed right there. I think, you know, wanting that ball, that's a good thing, a good change. I didn't think they wanted the ball as much in the third quarter. They didn't show it as much. But it's not panning out if they keep fouling. And now with Pleasant Grove only one-on-one, He'll have to make the first shot to make the second.
He hits
And
it.
he hits it.
Spencer Johnson nearly automatic from the line. One thing that was a little sad last game for him was he missed a wide open dunk.
That did get a lot of attention from our fan section. But so far this game, he has had a very, very solid game. And Casey with some good dribbling moves, the freshman, kicks it out to Brody Childs, who drives and no shot. Will be called a foul against Pleasant Grove, or sorry, against American Fork. Spencer Johnson has his second foul. Braxton Leatham looking for the guy, and he finds Brody Childs, but it's almost
stolen away by
is.
Spencer Johnson.
And Brendan Bailey with an open three. You can count on that being good. And American Fork will start to put this game away. Pleasant Grove finally taking a timeout. They need to figure something out to get back in this game, as after the third quarter, Pleasant Grove has not seen anything, and AF has seen a lot, and they're showing that they're the better team, as we only have 6.5 minutes left in this game, and we are down by 13. What's Coach McAllister telling his boys right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive, but don't foul.
Don't foul, but be aggressive. They are in the bonus. The tables really have turned. While AF had a lot of fouls this game, or last game, they only have 3 this half.
Yeah, I agree that, AF has definitely been playing their cards right. They're using their entire team. They're playing as a team. Pleasant Grove, I think, is, getting frustrated. They lost last time, and as things can't just seem to stay going their way. They'll get one good thing here or there, but momentum always turns back to AF, and I think that's because of Brennan Bailey and Spencer Johnson. They're just having great games.
Doorbell went off a little weird. Don't know. Brody Childs with the 3 in the corner. No. Keegan Kuhn almost gets it. Ball is saved, but Brody Childs gets it. Ooh, from Brody Childs to Matt McCarty. No good.
Man, and Keegan gets the ball, and that's the third time that ref has taken the shot away from us in this game due to a foul on the defense.
Little whistle happy, but I mean, I like it.
You see a foul, call it.
Yeah.
Not getting mad at him, just saying.
Some people may say let the boys play, but
they're not playing.
That's going to be an offense. Is it? No, it's a blocking foul on Braden Condi.
I
really don't agree with that.
Continue that into a shot, or just let it go. Like, it's two made buckets in a row, kind of taken away for Pleasant Grove, even though it's called against it.
That one's a foul.
That times, and the foul, they will count the bucket this time for Brody Child's opportunity.
That was on Dallin Huck. With that foul on Braden Condi, I really don't agree with that. I think it should have been a foul on Keegan Kuhn. He did throw his shoulder from what it looked like. So,
and a big part, that possession mid right there is 3 immediate fouls from AF, put him straight into bonus with the next
almost
foul.
One. Yeah, next foul is a bonus.
And now they're both.
Braden Condi, Jake Whitehead has it. Got and Matt McCarty up in the air.
Great job at going up strong and getting a layup. Matt McCarty's very tall, had a hand over him, but just didn't go up strong enough.
Braxton Leatham in the corner. That is his spot, but no good.
Pleasant Grove.
It's going to be a foul on Casey Brown right there.
Pleasant Grove has not been able to get their threes to go in. That's a big thing that's hurting them. It's normally they are a great 3-point team, but so far Brody Childs has been the one to make the threes tonight. As Keegan, Braxton, David Peterson, our big 3 guys, have seen a lot of open looks.
David Peterson hit the very first shot for Pleasant Grove, which was a 3. But after that, no. And Jake Whitehead misses the first free throw, the only free throw, because it was a 1-and-1. Braxton Leatham drives, gets the weird shot off, no good. Matt McCarty almost had the putback.
I mean, then again, just Pleasant Grove hasn't been able to finish on the offensive end. AF has.
Braxton Leatham hustles to get that rebound. He's running, gets it out to Casey Brown. Will step, drive in, goes all around Brendan Bailey. That was very good.
Casey Brown, I've noticed in JV and what I've seen of him in varsity, is a great driver. Great job at penetrating the rim, and as small as he is, you don't see him get blocked too much. He understands that he's small, and he knows how to play as a small man.
That is his third foul as he tried to steal the ball, hit Dallin Huck's arms.
And the first free throw
is good, so that he will get one more.
His ability to make the free throws is really going to help him, as they've already been in the bonus and already shot at the free throw line because of that 3 times now. And the second is also good.
Gets them both. Benji Judd comes in for Dallin Huck.
I think everybody on AF has been having quite the game so far. We haven't seen a lot from Brennan, the small man, Brennan Condi, but other than that, AF has had an overall big game.
Casey Brown dribbling it around. Has the open shot, so he'll take it and bricks off the front.
Keegan couldn't quite get the save as he was almost diving into the bench.
Bench was cowering.
They were a little scared.
It kind of reminds me of when Shaq first started at Phoenix and went in and the bench just cleared.
Yeah, I would not like to ever be under that man.
No.
Very big, very scary.
Spencer Johnson pull up, no good. Brody Childs
with the
almost loses it. Almost a lazy pass to Casey Brown. Casey driving.
Finds open Matt
little
McCarty.
Hesitation, who just puts it up in there, doesn't slam it down hard.
And that's where being able to drive in and make a layup helps you so much, because the next time you penetrate, they're like, oh, we got to jump out on this guy, and they do, but he finds open Matt McCarty with an
Spencer Johnson has it. I think AF is going to be stalling a lot right now.
And Pleasant Grove, I think that's a good call by AF, because Pleasant Grove finally starting to get something, but it's a little too late in this game, I think, unless they really get going really fast here. Doesn't look like it's going to happen too well, though.
Braden Condi wide open. He throws it up there. No good. Nearly hits it. But Brendan Bailey is there. It's going to be a foul.
They call a foul.
I agree with that.
I think there was enough contact to call a foul there.
He grabbed almost what looked like both hands. It's like he was trying to give him a little bit of a high five.
Just being a good sport, right? And he'll go to the free throw line as they are in the bonus.
Double bonus now.
Double bonus. So
he will get 2 no matter what.
Makes the first anyway.
Matt McCarty comes out.
David Peterson replacing him. And he needs to put in some threes.
David Peterson needs to hit the threes.
Real quick. And I think that Pleasant Grove might want to look at a little bit more playing time for Casey Brown. He's a freshman. He already gets quite a bit, but hey, he's showing his stuff. I've seen a lot of good things from him. He's, going to close out the game as point. I think especially in this AF matchup, he's the guy.
DP has it now. David dribbling it. Tries to get around. It's going to be a blocking foul on Spencer.
That's a good call. David Peterson can make his free throws. And
they are going to be in the bonus. But he has to hit the first to get a second.
The line shooting 1-1, David Peterson.
David Peterson very calm at the free throw line, but he misses. Three minutes and 10 seconds left. Don't know what happened there, but Braxton Leatham has it. He's going to fake the shot. And
George Brimhall with the very violent rejection into Pleasant Grove student section.
Hit a fan.
I've got to give some credit. That was pretty intense, man.
That was a very big block by George Brimhall. Ball goes to David Peterson, has Dallin Hux on him. Ball goes to Keegan Kuhn, who will drive, tries to get it around. They had an open Braxton Leatham. That's Keegan. He hits the three.
And he finally gets one to go. He's going to need to find a rhythm.
Timeout for Pleasant Grove.
9 points with 3 minutes left.
It is a manageable.
Doable, but with the way they've been playing and how good AF is doing, it's going to be very difficult.
It's also going to be very difficult because there is no shot clock.
And currently it's Monday Night Football, according to the DJ.
No, this is Tuesday night basketball.
Tuesday night basketball. Tuesday night high school
Live
basketball.
Tuesday night basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
Tuesday night basketball.
Live from American Fork
At the cave. Very lit cave.
I think, Coach McAllister definitely knows what he's doing, and I think he can give his team the plays they need to kind of pull out here in this game. But, I mean, it's just a matter of converting on defense, getting rebounds, being aggressive, and being aggressive but not fouling.
Yeah, definitely.
The more we send AF to the line, the further we come from winning this game. So I think, they've got some great shooters on the court that are going to make those free throws.
This is a very used song. Oh. PGSN. I'm going to say PGSN.
PGSN.
PGSN. Very tight defense by Pleasant Grove in the backcourt. David Peterson has it against Spencer Johnson. Braden Condi's wide open, though.
And back to Spence. Back to Braden. Not really finding anything. And
for Spencer Johnson, it's going to be a charging foul.
Against American Fork. Great job by Casey Brown. Getting his feet set, taking the charge.
That's his fourth foul.
And one away from going and sitting down for the night. Surprised nobody's had to sit yet.
Casey Brown working on Dallin Hux. No good.
Moves.
Very aggressive, though, to get the rebound back to Pleasant Grove. And Keegan Kuhn hits it.
Keegan making some good moves, getting some points. And
foul
a foul against
David Peterson.
Not what Pleasant Grove wanted right there, but
especially not sending Spencer Johnson to the line.
Kind of what you need to do, trying to get the ball. Sometimes they're going to call that foul. Not a crazy amount of contact, but enough to get Spencer at the line. Likely to make his free throws, as he is a great free throw shooter. And he
hits
makes
the first. A little bit of a lucky bounce.
And he'll put up the second one. Also
hits
good.
him.
And Pleasant Grove, like they can convert on offense, but they keep sending guys to the line. I don't think it's going to matter too much.
Benji Judd playing in the about three-quarters court down. Not three-quarters court trapped by one guy. Casey Brown working on him, and he's getting in there. It's going to be a foul, and one.
And the foul.
He is a freshman.
He is working it. I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of great things from this kid, and he might be somebody to be looking at for the next few years as he moves out to be a senior eventually. And he's going to shoot a free throw to try and get 3 points.
No good. A very tight defense already. Benji Judd has it. Getting almost triple teamed. Falling back.
Good defense so far.
Ball is stolen.
Steal it away. Braxton Leatham will bring the ball down.
Get it to Casey. He's on fire. Braxton Letham's going to drive in and gets the foul.
couldn't quite get the bucket, but he will get 2 free throws.
And Braxton Leatham can hit the free throws. AF has one more foul till they're in the double bonus.
And Pleasant Grove will, if he hits both these free throws, it will be a 5-point game with 1.5 minutes. And so far, in 3 minutes, in the first 1.5 minutes of their 3 minutes, they've been able to close down 5 points.
Oh no, that is their 10th foul. Pleasant Grove
doable.
is in the double bonus.
And so Pleasant Grove keeps playing at this pace, and they'll at least have a tie game by the end.
I really don't think Pleasant Grove wants to go into overtime, as they have had 2 heartbreakers in OT or very close end of the game.
Especially when you're not at home, you want to get the win. You don't want extra minutes.
Timeout by American Fork.
That's a timeout I think Pleasant Grove is proud of.
Yeah, they really wanted to force that timeout. They have all the momentum right now.
They definitely have all the momentum, and they need to keep it going with them. And they could come out of this with the, miracle here. Don't want to say that too early, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, and the thing is the big spark that Casey Brown has been giving them. American Fork is going to have to watch him now, as they haven't had to watch
anybody other than
Braden Wellman.
Brody Child.
Yeah.
And, I think that's a great thing. That's really helping the entire team, helping things open up. As, Keegan had a 3 a layup. Braxton Leatham with the two buckets, 2 free throws. And now it's a 5-point game. AF does have the ball, but Pleasant Grove has some good things going for him right now, and they need to keep that up. Casey Brown, freshman, taking over the leadership. And Vaughn doing his famous chant for Pleasant Grove student section.
The PA announcer trying to get AF into it, but they're not having any of it.
Vaughn has a lot of energy out there.
Yes, he does. Ball goes to Spencer Johnson.
Pleasant Grove playing some tight defense. They need to get a steal here.
They're down by 5. Keegan Kuhn is on Brendan Bailey. Almost stolen.
Try and run out the clock.
Braden Condi over to Brendan Bailey once again.
And he's getting trapped in the corner. Gets out of it. Drives. And gets the bucket. Great job by
Casey Brown has it. He's going up against Benji Judd again. Let's see what happens. Nope, over to Braxton.
Braxton
drives. No foul. They get
the layup this time.
Time out for Pleasant Grove.
50 seconds to go, and it continues to be a 5-point game. I think those buckets for Brendan Bailey right there may have done it, as it keeps Pleasant Grove with 5 points to go, and now, about 40 seconds less.
This will put Pleasant Grove in, I think, third place, excuse me. AF is in second with about a half game, 7-3 region record, with Pleasant Grove at a 6-3. While the next team is Westlake at a 4-5 record. Pleasant Grove on Friday plays at Lone Peak.
And Lone Peak is going to be a very, very tough win.
It was down to the buzzer at Valhalla.
They're a very great team. They have Frank Jackson,
the number 11 guy on the ESPN Top 100 last time I looked.
So a very great player, even ranked better than Brendan Bailey. So Lone Peak has had a great legacy these past few years, as they've been ranked nationally. But they've seemed to have trouble with Pleasant Grove in the past.
And Brendan Bailey has it. It's going to be a blocking foul
against Brody Childs. I don't agree with that call there.
Brody Childs' feet were set.
And I don't know. I just don't agree with that call. That could definitely be a big game changer right there.
Especially with Brendan Bailey at the line.
Yeah, for sure. And he's one guy that will come in clutch for his team in most scenarios. Pleasant Grove student section not agreeing with that call, but it is the first one. Set is done. And they've been extended the lead to 6 points.
Brendan Bailey hits them both.
A 7-point game. Pleasant Grove really needs to get some stops. They can't let AF score again. They've got to score every possession and quick for the remainder of this game if they want
Casey
a
Brown
chance.
working on Brendan Bailey. Gets it to Keegan.
Keegan
Brendan
needs to put up a shot.
It's going to be a foul and the shot. Keegan Kuhn very relaxed at the line, but I will think that we're going to have to call this a game.
You know, I wouldn't be so fast to call a game. 5 points is 2 possessions.
Well,
You know?
he's got to hit both. I guess 6 is still 2 possessions, but with no shot clock in high school, they can just run out the clock. So
Yeah, now it is a 6-point game. So, I mean, American Fork can run out the clock. I think Pleasant Grove is going to want to foul.
I think they will too, but they've got to foul the right guy. I think they need to foul Dallin Hux. Hits them both. They want the ball to go to Dallin Hux.
They want to steal, but the inbound is good.
Brendan Bailey gets it.
And
Very
he's being
tight.
cornered with Casey Brown. No foul so far.
And it's going to be a foul on Benji Judd.
So 26 seconds to go, 5-point game. Benji Judd at the free throw line. You think Pleasant Grove needs to shoot a 3?
They will really want one.
I think they need one in either this next or the possession after. That's in this case that Benji Judd makes one of his shots or none. And that they don't score another 10 after that. So
Benji Judd
makes
hits
the
it.
first one. And I think if he makes the second one, this game is put away.
Yeah, this game will, 7-point game. That's 3
promising right
possessions.
But I mean, miracles have happened before for Pleasant Grove. They can happen.
Benji Judd hits them both.
Very big
7-point
free throws.
game.
Shoot a 3, right? Oh.
Ball goes off David Peterson's head. That will be the game.
David Peterson looking for the shot before he secured the ball, and it will bounce out of bounds. American Fork now with the ball. And they get the ball in, and
almost stolen.
And looks like this game will be put away as the clock will close for American Fork.
It's going to be a foul on Braxton Leatham. No need to foul there. Don't need to continue the game. Lengthen it out. It's Brendan Bailey at the line.
And at the line for 2, Brendan Bailey. First one's good.
Pleasant Grove had an all right game. They definitely played better than last time American Fork and Pleasant Grove met. But as it stands, the score will be the exact same as last time. And last game, it was 64-55. AF with the win. Today, American Fork has 64 points, and TG has 55. The exact same score. That's not really a coincidence if you ask me. I think both teams stepped it up again. But, American Fork looks like they've proven that they are the better team in this matchup.
Brendan Bailey had 30 points
this
game.
regular season. Brendan Bailey,
30
as I
points.
said earlier on, he's really shown it for his team. He got the team going. I think that's, the same kind of effect. We were lucky to have him fouled out early on last game. And Pleasant Grove didn't play good, but without Brendan Bailey, the score ended up turning out the same. And today with Brendan Bailey, who had 30 points to close it out, Pleasant Grove will go home with a defeat.
Exact game
will be
score.
third place.
This game was brought to you by
Pleasant Grove Sports Network. I'm Wesley Rainier, and this
Pizza
is
Factory.
I'm Pizza Factory.
Don't want to forget them. But I'm Keed Meekum.
Keed Meekum and Wesley Rainier.
And this was
live
on Tuesday night.
Live on Tuesday night.
Remember, everybody, stay beautiful.
Stay beautiful. And we love you. And Pleasant Grove,
have a good night.
Good job tonight.
64-55 for the Cavemen.
Great job tonight. Congratulations on the win. And
goodbye.